There's a huge mistake that music artists are making when promoting their music, and I don't want to let that be you. Coming up right after this intro. Join me in my mission to help put at least 50,000 music artists on the right track to be independently successful with their music, to turn the talent that they have with their voice into gold. My name is Billy Nellis, and welcome to the Golden Voice Podcast. Boom. Okay, so coming from my experience that I have with paid advertising, right? Knowing, that, at one point in my journey, I don't know if you tuned into one of the previous podcast episodes, but I actually did go broke spending money on paid advertising to try to grow my business. I made some mistakes, and one of them that I want to share with you right here on this episode, I just hope that you learn from it so that you at least don't make the same that I did when I was going through it, and at one point in my journey. You see what I'm saying? Because when it comes to promoting your music, you want to have full control, and you're going to want to have a way to connect, to capture, and to re-advertise, another touch point for the people that are going to be checking it out, listening to it, or discovering it. You see what I'm saying? So you want a little bit more control so that your promotion, your marketing efforts are going to be effective. All right. So hopefully you're ready for that one, because it's one of the things that a lot of music artists are overlooking, and I just don't want you to make the same mistake that I did. Hey, quick interruption for independent music artists who distributed their music online and want to get more streams and exposure every single day. If I offered to give you access to music career advice from 20 plus top music industry experts today to gain clarity on what the focus should be to improve your craft, get actionable knowledge on music marketing and self-promotion, plus music business understanding, and that without having to get lost in information overload while doing research everywhere online. Would you take me up on that offer? If so, text the word access to 647-277-5177 or go to thegoldenvoicepodcast.com/access for more details. Now let's get back to the episode. Here it is. So when you are promoting and advertising your music, you don't necessarily want to directly send people to your music link, right? Your streaming links, your direct links to a song that is on a streaming platform and all that good stuff, right? Most of the time, you may have something set up like this on your social media, a link tree, a little mini website that leads to your song on your distribution website and everything. So you're gonna have to have something in place, something that you're gonna have set up that even if you're not starting or doing paid advertising yet, it's gonna be effective for you, especially if you're connecting organically with your audience on social media and all that good stuff, right? And it's something called, a pixel. Okay, I don't know if you heard about that before, but a pixel is a little snippet of code that you can put on your website, on your web page, that's going to allow you to capture the people that come onto it, so that it's going to allow you to not only build an audience of people that hit that page or hit that website, right? But you'll be able to retarget them. That's what's important right there, because when you send people directly to a streaming song, for example, that's on Spotify, right? Somebody discover you from there, they listen to your music or whatever case may be. When they exit out of that, you're gonna have no way for you to connect with them, or to at least retarget them in some way that would bring them back to your world, so that they can get to know you and all that good stuff, right? Well, when you set up a pixel on your webpage or on your website, right, it's gonna allow you to do that. Ever been on a website and all of a sudden you started to see things related to that all over the internet somehow? You know what I mean? That's because the marketers that are setting up these pages and everything, these products and everything, really understand marketing in the sense of retargeting, so that they can further nurture you, build that relationship, and build trust. But most importantly, bring you back to that page to possibly, if you haven't done so yet, make that purchase, take that action, and keep moving forward. You understand what I mean? And you have to do something like that. Don't make that mistake of just having a website out there that doesn't have this set up on, or sending people directly to your streaming links without having something set up that captures that audience so that you can come back and retarget them. And for me, advertising starts there. It starts with retargeting. You can easily retarget an audience that visited a page and that didn't take a specific action with very, very little budget. I'm talking about something like, it could be like $1, $1.50 per day. You retarget them, and it could be a very simple video that you put out there as a little mini ad that says, hey, I noticed that you visited my website, but you didn't go ahead and, you know what I mean, like go stream my music, or you didn't go ahead and buy my merch, or you didn't go ahead and download my song, or whatever it is. You know what I mean? Like you push them to the next step with very small social media ads, and that allows you to retarget them, which is something that can be very effective, not allowing you to leave money on the table, and money doesn't necessarily need, you know, the actual money, when in some cases it can be actually that. But you know what I mean? It's a way for you to, you know, they say that in marketing, somebody has to see something at least 7 times before taking action, for example, right? So it gives you those touch points, and, you know, you're not going to spend advertising dollars on somebody that's completely cold, for example, right? And it's going to be some dollars that you're going to spend at a very low scale to even start. And I think that advertising can start there versus going completely cold to people that have absolutely no clue who you are. You understand what I mean? So this is the mistakes that this is the mistake that you don't want to make, right? Not having a pixel installed on your webpage or on your website, and any advertising platform has that. You know, most of my pages have pixel from all advertising platforms on them, so that if I decide that I want to advertise on Snapchat, or I want to advertise on TikTok or Facebook, Instagram, those things are set up. They're capturing an audience, and I can easily retarget the people that visited the specific pages that I'm advertising or that I'm connecting with them on with, so that, you know, at least it's people that are going to be a lot warmer, and we're talking about traffic temperature, meaning people that have an idea of who you are. They've seen your face before. You retarget them with something at a very low scale budget wise, and it can be a whole lot more effective than just going straight cold. The people don't know or have no idea who you are, and you try to advertising to them and making them take the next step. So that's what I wanted to share with you. You know what I mean? You can easily make a little bit of research and check out how to install a pixel on your website, and so on and so forth. And that's even if you are not running paid advertising, is very effective. Even if you're doing organic outreach, organic marketing, things that is allowing you to connect with the people, you know what I mean, on social media, and look at that good stuff. And if they're visiting your webpage, your website, that's where it starts, so that you can capture that audience, so that you can eventually effectively retarget them with the stuff that you got going on, so that they can further come deeper into your world. And that's how you can make your music promotion and marketing a lot more effective. So hopefully that was of value. Sorry, I just hit my microphone right there. Getting a little excited right there, because I'm equally excited about marketing than I am with, you know, the music or making the music side, right? So hopefully that was of value. Share this with somebody that it would be of value for them to know, right? Make sure that anywhere that you're tuning into this, follow, subscribe, leave me some feedback. Let me know what you think of the podcast so far. And of course, I will talk to you on the next one, because I'm going to have more value that's going to help you get on the right track to be independently successful with the talent that you have with your voice through the music. All right, let's go.